Hi everybody, it's Carla with Cobweb Corner, and thanks for watching my FlossTube videos. A lot happened this weekend, or this week. I went to Las Vegas with my girlfriend's family, and we had a great time. I stayed at Vdara, which I'd never stayed at before, and it's an all-suite hotel, so I had a nice big room, and it was quiet. There's no casino there. And we had a great time. We went to the Cirque du Soleil show, Ka, which I had seen before, I don't know, 8 or 9 years ago. And I went again with them, and it was really good. We really enjoyed it. I like all the Cirque du Soleil shows. They're just pretty amazing. So we had a great time. And we walked around the strip and stuff. So they went on a hike, and they also went on an electric bike tour out to Red Rock Canyon, which I didn't go on. So the only weird thing that happened, and I'm not sure I should share this or not, but you know, why not? So they were in a different hotel, and their family had gone to bed for the evening, and I was going back to my hotel, and I'm like, oh, well, might as well play some penny slots for a little while. And it was kind of late. It was maybe midnight. And I'm sitting there and, you know, kind of just having a drink and punching the slot machine and watching people, which is one of my favorite things to do there. And this guy comes up to me and he says, hey, I'm looking for a good time. I'm in Vegas visiting, and would you like to go to a swingers club? And I looked at him and I'm like, no, I said, I am very happily married. And he says, that's okay, so am I. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? And I'm like, no, I do not. I have absolutely no. He goes, so that's not your thing? And I'm like, does it look like it's my thing? And it was just so bizarre. I felt completely safe. I was surrounded by 1,000 people, and he was, you know, my age or maybe older. And I'm like, what makes you think a married woman from Iowa who's 57 years old, 40 pounds overweight, wants to go to a swingers bar with you? And it was just so bizarre. So that happened. And I immediately cashed out and made sure that he had left and went to bed. And I'm like, yeah, that's enough. So I told my husband what happened. I told my girlfriend, and they're like, oh, well, for exciting times in Vegas. So anyway, that happened. If you watched my video before, this one, I had big plans to start a new project and take it on the plane. I'm currently working on Angel of Healing by Lavender and Lace, and that was too big. I didn't want to take that, and so I started a chart called Boo Bear by Stony Creek, a little tiny chart, really cute little bear, Halloween bear, and got everything I needed, brought it all along, sat down on the plane. I was in Delta Comfort, so I had a pretty good seat, but I was in the middle. And immediately, as soon as I sat down, started getting everything out. And the two guys on either side of me were like, oh, great. And I was really being conscious about keeping my elbows in and everything. And then the guy on the aisle seat, he got upgraded to first class. So then I moved to the aisle, and we had an empty seat between us all the way to Las Vegas. It was about a 2.5 to 3 hour flight. I'm like, I am going to get so much stitching done. So I get out my stuff, and I'm getting started, and I realize I forgot to bring scissors. And I'm like, how can I do all this planning and forget to bring scissors? So I get started anyway, and I was able to get two pieces of floss and started, and I stitched for about 25 minutes. Go to get my next color out, and I realized I had used the wrong color. So I pulled all of that out, and I started again. And I made some other mistake, and I'm like, this is just ridiculous. And then I needed to start tearing more stuff out, and I didn't have scissors to trim my thread. And I said, that's it. That's it. This is just not meant to be. So I put that away, and I thought, well, I'll buy some scissors maybe and stitch it at night, or on the way home, and that just didn't happen. And I get home and I tell my husband, and I said, God, I forgot to take scissors with me, and I didn't want to buy another pair while I'm there. And he goes, you know, I gave you travel scissors that fold up that are in your travel bag. I'm like, oh, it just wasn't meant to be. So here is my stitching for the entire week since my last thing. That's it. So this is the little nose of the bear, and this is going to be the broom that he's holding. So, you know, it is what it is. So what else has happened? I've been super busy since I got back. My husband has been away for work. He left Monday morning and got home late last night. And when he's gone, I usually get a lot of work done. I'm still working. I just actually pretty much finished these things that I got from Market. So I'm still waiting on one back order item that I'm really excited to share. It's Smalls Kits by Fern Ridge, and they're really neat, but they got shipped today. I got a notice that they got shipped and they're coming in. So today I want to show you a couple things. I bought a couple project bags from two shops who are hosted on Etsy, and I haven't used them yet, but I want to show them to you, and I'll probably review them in more depth later. And then I got my order of Puffin & Company metal needle minders, or needle nannies, and those are listed on my website, so I want to show you some of those. And then I got today in the mail a order from Wilchit, one of my cross-stitch wholesale orders, sorry, and I had a little bit of brain freeze there. And I want to unpack that for you and show you what came. It doesn't take much to add up pretty quickly, even when you're buying wholesale. So small box, big bill, but that's okay. I'm really excited about what I got. What else is going on is since Christmas, I have completely ignored the other 4 stores of my business. So if you've watched my earlier videos, I have 2 jewelry stores, one on Amazon and one that I host on Etsy, and I have a jewelry supply shop, and then I manage my husband's photography shop, which is also hosted on Etsy. And I am so far behind. My Amazon, I actually send my stuff to Amazon and they fulfill my orders for me, and my inventory is just really low, and I'm gonna miss out on graduation and Mother's Day and everything. So what I need to do this week, what I'm hoping to do, is work on one of my most popular items, which is my hidden book necklaces. And I'll see if I can kind of stand up. I've got one of them on right now, and it looks like this one, it's closed. And what they are is I buy handmade dollhouse books. So if you can see this one, this is an artist journal. So if you can see that, I don't know if that's gonna focus very good, but another artist makes these books. And here's another one. This is The Language of Flowers. So little tiny, tiny, tiny books. And they actually have, quote, readable pages. So what I do is I take those and I punch a hole in the middle of them, and I rivet them to a back bezel. And then I put resin over here so that the rivet is nice and smooth and won't snag your clothes. Then I take a cover, a filigree cover, and I paint it antique gold, and then I bend it to act as a cover over the book. So when it's done, it's bent, and then you just hold the book on the side and you open that up, and your hidden book is on the inside, and then you can page through it. So these necklaces have been super, super popular, and I have maybe, I don't know, maybe 9 of them made, and the rest, the resin is dry, and all I need to do is make them into necklaces, and then I have to get them shipped to Amazon, and that's a whole process in itself. Each one has to be boxed up carefully because in shipping they tangle up, and then I have to print barcodes out for them and get them. There's a whole process that Amazon gets through, and if I don't get those out pretty soon, I'm going to miss graduation and Mother's Day, and they're really popular gifts for both of those occasions. So that's what I'm hoping to work on early next week, maybe even this weekend. So what's happened on the cross stitch side? I told you I bought 2 project bags, and the people I bought them from was Quilting Grimalkin, and her site is hosted on Etsy. And I bought them from one from SoMuchToLove.com. And I think she also has an Etsy site. And I've watched some FlossTube videos, and lots of people are interested in her bags. Both bags are fabulous. The quality is just really, really nice. I bought cat themes for both. This one is the So Much to Love bag. The details are just so cute. It's got this little heartfelt thing and some trim along here. The sewing is fabulous. They just zip open. It's got a checkered inside, and you can put one of your projects in there, or use it for a lot of different things. So love, love, love the cats on that one. The second one is also a cat theme. This is the back. So it's got colorful hearts and little black kitties. And this one has a clear vinyl front. And here's the name of the shop that I bought from. I'll put the links down below too. And she's also, her sewing is fabulous. This just very well made. Little details. It's got the heart on the zipper pull. Again, you just zip it open. And, you know, I love them both, and I'm going to use them both, but I really think I'm going to like having the vinyl front on the project bag so that I can see which one is which. So once I use them, I'll probably talk about them a little bit more. Let me know what you're using for a project bag and what you prefer or what you try to stay away from. So that was that. Now, the other thing I told you, sorry, everything's on the floor here. I'm back. The other thing I told you was I got some more needle minders in. These are from Puffin & Company, and they're handcrafted. They're handcrafted in, oh gosh, I think, I want to say Thailand, but I'm not sure. Another country, and the proceeds go to help people in that country. So they're handcrafted and they're metallic, and they are so neat. They're much better in person than I think they are with the photos on the website. Now this is a tulip, and that's their kind of standard size. And I've got a heart, which is just a bunch of detail in there. Really well made. 2 very strong magnets. And then they have, let's see what else. They have the heart. We have this adorable butterfly. It's so cute. The magnets are super strong. This is the Halloween bat. And then, Sleeping Kitty. So cute. I bought a lot of cats. And a Standing Kitty. I'm trying to find, maybe I didn't bring any of them up, but they also have, these little tiny mini ones. And look at that. It's just so cute. This one's a cat. So just this little tiny mini with a mini magnet. You know, there's 2 of them, 2 magnets, one for each side of your fabric. And they just won't take up any space at all, the mini ones on your project. And then a mini butterfly. They are so cute. And again, they're listed on my website under accessories, needle nannies, and then you can search by manufacturer. So under the M's, under the themes is by manufacturer, and you can choose Puffin & Company if you like the metallic ones. I'm really impressed with them, and I'm so happy with them. So what else? I want to show you my order from Wichelt, and this is the box. Try to hold this up. So that box, which is only this high, is $1,000 retail of cross-stitch items. Yeah. That's one of the nice, weird things about being a cross-stitch store is if you want to have thousands of charts to choose from, it is a big investment. But that's what we're in it for. So I ordered just a few, not my whole order did come. I ordered some pre-packaged. I don't carry fabric by the yard because I work out of my home and I just don't have room for it. But every once in a while, sorry. Every once in a while, I'll do some pre-packaged and I wanted to try theirs. So I got some of the more popular colors like milk chocolate, the chalkboard black, which is used in the, oh, what is it? Is it hands-on? Has all the chalkboard patterns. And I've got some rain, 28 count, babbling brook, 28 count, and beautiful beige, 16 count. So there'll be some more of those. But what I'm really, really excited about is, and I hope I'm saying this right, is my, oh, here's another one, Caribbean blue. That is just this wild, bright blue color. That would be great for tropical, anything tropical. I've got a cute tropical Santa by Stony Creek that would look good on. But what I'm really excited about is my new patterns by Nimeu. I hope I'm saying that right. It's Nimue. These are imported, France, imported from France. And I only bought one of each pattern. I didn't buy all their patterns, but I bought one of each that I thought would be popular in my shop. And the reason I only bought one is because I can order more and they're a little bit expensive. So they're about $20 to $26 a piece retail. They'll be slightly less than retail on our shop. But this one is, this is the Chanterelles mirror. So I will probably be editing my video there. The Chanterelles mirror. And this is Coprand de Fée. Isn't that, I just think they are so cool. So Fée Man must be the designer. This one is called Fairy Dust. And it's Poussière de Fée in French. Poussière is a, so when we lived in France for 2 years and you wanted to go to the flea market, it was called Marché de Pousse, which was flea. This is Bébé Blanc, and this is a little baby fairy. I just think these charts are amazing. This is Le Pêcheur, which is the fisherman. Le Papillon, which is butterfly. I love every single one of them. Let me see, I want to stay with the Nimeu charts. This one, Fairy Cat. I keep buying everything cat. I'm going to have to start paying attention to my dog customers here pretty soon. Le Ménage d'Alice. This is a take on Alice in Wonderland. I love this chart. Le Violoniste au Trèfle. Le Violoniste de Trèfle. And this, I don't know what trèfle means, but it is got a shamrock, maybe something to do with shamrocks or St. Patrick's Day or leprechauns or something. I'll have to look that up. And this is Le Calligraphy. Again, a cat. Love, love, love. Sous le signe de fée. I don't know what that one. Under the sign of fairies, I think is what it means. Love. I love every single one of these charts. This is La Reine de Fée, the Queen of Fairies. And I love the fabric that that's on. I don't know what it is. I'm going to have to find out. The instructions are in French, but I think you can figure them out. Renard le Roux is fox of some fox the red. Fox the red fox. And I just love every single one of them. Les Chamarrous. It's the Cats in Love, Cats Enchanted. Le Carrosse, I don't know what carrosse means, but it's a little gnome on a pumpkin with 2 mice pulling it. This one's called Robin's Jig. Châtaigne or Châtaigne. And if you're French, forgive me for my pronunciation. I did go to school for 21 weeks and got pretty fluent in French, but we've been back 2.5 years and I don't have anybody to talk French to. So I do have a sister-in-law who's French and she will help me sometimes, but it's hard. Clair de Lune. I love that. I just love every single one of these. La Clef, the key. See if yes, she's holding a key. Le Martin Pêcheur is a kingfisher. Pêcheur is fish. Fée au rouge gorge, the Robin's Fairy. Fée à la Messange, the Tits Fairy. Des crêpes. That is just so cute, making crepes. Oops. Victoria, I love this. This one reminds me of Lord of the Rings. Love, love, love. Baba Yaga, the Black Witch on the broom with her bag flying behind and her black cat. And La Shepherdess, not sure what that one translates to. It doesn't say. But it's a cat at a cauldron mixing up a Halloween brew. So let me know what you think about those. I'm going to try to get them listed as soon as I can. I love them. But like I said, they're a little bit pricier. Got to pay for shipping from France. Even though I get them here in the United States, it's always a little more expensive to get those imported charts. A couple other things in the order. I've got cottage garden chart. Ho, ho, ho. So cute. And then I have just been waiting to get these in. This whole series. This one is Faith. This one I love. Hope. Summer Bliss. And Bluebirds of Happiness. So that is my order from my wholesale order that came in today. Oh, wait, a couple more things. I've got 2 copies of the 2018 Christmas edition of Just Crossstitch magazine. So I'm expecting, I ordered some more magazines, Christmas magazine back issues. Not very, don't go back very far, but I'm hoping to do that. So that is what I got in and what I have to work on in addition to my jewelry stuff. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about the break there. Before I sign off, I wanted to show you some of the older charts that you can find at Cobweb Corner Cross Stitch. I've gotten a lot of comments on my videos that people appreciate seeing some of the older out of print things that they didn't know they could find. So I'm going to try to do that with every video. So the ones I chose today there's 4 different ones. The first one is A Second Change of Heart by Pat Rogers Counted Collection. And I have just a few of her charts. These are older from, let me see if I can find a date. This is includes a monogram alphabet, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different heart charts that are very, very quick to stitch. And this is, oh, it doesn't have a date, copyright date. Oh, yes, it does. 1988. So this was published in 1988. And still, this is in like new condition, brand new condition, and super cute little heart charts, very quick to stitch. This one is the Nutmeg needle, and it's the mini Firecracker sampler. And it's super cute. It does use some pulled thread, some Hardinger stitches, and some specialty stitches, but great patriotic design. Not seeing a, oh, 1995. That one was published in 1995. This is a just cross stitch chart, Affections, and you can stitch those alone. You've got a sled, baby thing, little boy with the dog, says welcome home, be mine, Valentine, and then welcome baby. And you can stitch those alone, or you can make them into cards like are shown there. Oh yeah, because I have 5 of them. Then I have a Just Nan chart, Strawberry Summer. And they're very hard to find. Comes with a bead embellishment packet. So, got that. We have quite a few Just Nan charts, and quite a few of them have little bead packets or embellishments with them. And then last one is Stitchworks, and it's the Shepherdess Angel. It says, count your stitches and your blessings. And that one comes with 2 little embellishments, a ceramic heart, and a tiny little bell that go onto the design. So those are the 4 that you can find. I'll try to put links down below to those. Those are just a tiny, tiny fraction of the older charts that Cobweb Corner is known for. All of those are in excellent to near new condition. If you are looking at charts that are older on our site, make sure you read the description, the condition description in the product description. It's in red. And if it says new, then it's new. It may not be in perfect condition, because we all know that when you buy charts at a store, they can have display wear, a little bit of corner wear. I try to call that out if it's noticeable at all. And if it's pre-owned, it will tell you whether it, what kind of wear it has and what kind of condition it's in. So I think that's it for today. And thank you very, very much for watching. And I hope to see you. Make sure you click the subscribe button below. And once you click subscribe, click the little bell, and you'll be notified whenever I post something new on my channel. So thanks a lot, and have a great weekend. Hope you get some stitching time in.